Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from Group CS114E for the course ITT300. Today, we will present to you our client and server network group project for case study 5. First of all, let me introduce our team members. First, I am Christina Ainin Sofia binti Mahfud. Next is Arif Fahmi bin Abdul Rahim, Damia Shafina binti Abdul Faris, Siti Nur Aisyah binti Samsudin, and lastly, Siti Nur Zaitan binti Abdul Gabor. Roles and responsibilities. I am Christina as the group leader. My tasks are assigning work to each member and preparing the slide presentation. Is responsible for preparing KISCO, conducting network search, and preparing slides. Damia prepares the report and slides. Aisha edits the video presentation and prepares the slide. Lastly, Zaitan works on network research, drafts the budget, and prepares slides. For the introduction, Black Roses Sendirian Berhad is a flower event company that specializes in fresh flowers, event decorations, and floral products. It is known for its creative arrangements and professional event management. The company focuses on delivering elegant and high quality floral services for weddings, corporate, and private events. The aim of our project is to design, set up, and configure a wired LAN network for 50 pieces across two floors, and to establish a client server system with a dedicated web server. All devices will be configured to access the company's website as the default homepage.
Okay, I will continue with the network design. I will start with the physical structure. Physical structure implemented for the wire LAN setup in the Black Rose Sendirian Berhad, followed by a hierarchical start of physical structure. Each floor is equipped with its own switch, which connect to the main switch located at the center point at network. On the first and second floor, 25 PCs are connected to switch 2 and switch 3, respectively using Ethernet cable. These floor switches are then connected to switch 1, which act as the central aggregation point. From there, switch 1 is connected to the road for internet access and also to the several server located in the server room. Next, I will talk about network topology. Black Rose Sendirian Berhad used the network follow an extended star topology, which is a variation of the traditional star topology. In this design, each floor has a local switch connected to all the pieces on the floor. These switches, which is switch 2 and switch 3, are then connected to a central switch, which is switch 1, which act as the core of the network. The central switch connect to a road that provide internet access, as well as the internet server such as the DNS server, web server, and DHCP server. This topology is highly efficient for the multi-floor office building, offering centralized management and high fault isolation. If one floor switch have a failure, it won't affect the rest of the network. Transmission media. The transmission media used for this LAN setup include unshielded twisted pair (UTP), which is Cat seed cable and potentially fiber optic cables for inter-switch connection between floors. Unshielded twisted pair UTP cable offers several advantages that make it popular choice for wired LAN installations. It is cost-effective compared to the shielded cable and fiber optics, making it ideal for large-scale deployment. UTP cables are lightweight, flexible, and easy to install, which simplifies network setup and maintenance. They are widely supported and commonly used in most networking environments, including offices and buildings. Despite being unshielded, UTP cable, especially Cat6, can support high data transmission speed of up to 1 GB per second, making them suitable for modern network demands. Additionally, their slim design allows for easier cable management in tight spaces. Next, I will talk about the limitation of UTP cable. First, it prone to electromagnetic interference (EMI) due to the lack of shielding, limited range, effective only up to 100 meters, lower bandwidth compared to fiber optic or shielded cables, and less secure, easier to tap or intercept data, and lastly, signal degradation over long distance or in noisy environment. Network and connecting device switch. At Black Rose Indian Berhad, the Cisco WSC2960X480SLL catalyzed 2960X switch play a vital role in the wired LAN network. With 48 GB Ethernet ports and uplink SFPS, it connects multiple devices on each floor efficiently within the hierarchical star topology. The switch provides essential layer 2 features like VLANs and port security to organize and protect the network. It also supports energy-saving technologies that helping reduce operational costs. This switch ensure reliable, fast, and scalable connectivity to meet the company daily business needed. For the cable, the arms The RJ45 connector is a standard type of plug used for Internet networking cable, specifically for connecting devices to the wired LAN. At Black Rosendian Berhad, RJ45 connectors are used with Cat6 Ethernet cable to connect computers, printers, IP phones, and switches through the office. These connectors have 8 pins arranged to transmit and receive data at a high speed, supporting the Gigabyte Internet connection used in the company network. RJ45 connector also plug into the Ethernet ports on device and switch such as Cisco WSC2960X48 TSLL and enable reliable and stable wire communication. Using RJ45 connector with high-quality Cat6 cable ensure that Black Rose Sdn Bhd benefit from fast data transfer, minimal interference, and efficient networking performance needed for daily operation. Next, rotate. For Black Rose Sdn Bhd, the Cisco ISR4331SEC/K9 rotate acts as the gateway device between the company's internet LAN using switches like the Cisco 2960X and external networks such as the internet and corporate ones. It secure and manage all incoming and outgoing traffic with integrated firewall and VPN features. Ensuring data privacy and protection, its modular and scalable architecture also allow the company to expand or adapt their network as needed. Server. At Black Rose Sdn Bhd, the Dell Power Edge R640 servers serve as the central server supporting critical business applications such as file storage, database, and internet services. Its powerful processor and scalable memory allow the company to run the multiple virtual machine or resource-intensive software smoothly. Connected via the company's wired LAN with switches like Cisco 2960X, it provides fast, reliable access to data and services for all employees. The server's remote management features help IT staff maintain uptime and troubleshoot issues efficiently.
So hello, my name is Arifan bin Ibrahim, and I'm going to explain and demonstrate network setup and design using Cisco Packet Tracer for company Black Roses Sendirian Berhad. So in our network, switches are used to connect multiple devices like PC servers on both floor, which is floor 1 and floor 2. So switches will improve the speed, reduce data collection, and allow us to expand the network easily. So we choose a star topology to ensure that the network is efficiently and easy to manage. So Black Roses Sdn Bhd said that there will be 25 pieces. There will be 25 PCs on the first floor and also 25 pieces on the second floor. So we decide to use 2 switches for each floor. So on the first floor, we use 2 switches that we label as switch 3 and switch 2. Switch 3, there will be 14 pieces that are connected to switch 3, and switch 3 connect to switch 2. And switch 2, there are 11 PC that connect to switch 2, and switch 2 will be connect to switch 1. Also the same for the second floor. Switch 4, there will be 14 PC that connect to switch 4. Switch 4 connect to switch 5. On the switch 5, they will have 11 PC that connect to switch 5, then switch 5 connect to switch 1. So all the traffic are centralized to switch 1. So switch 1 are connect to DNS server, web server, DHCP server, and switch 1 connect to the router. So we use 3 server, which is DNS server, web server, and DHCP server. DHCP server is to assign the IP address automatically to the connected PC inside the network. So we don't need to assign the IP address manually. It will have some error if we put it manually. So after that, we have web server, and the last one is DNS server. DNS server is to translate the domain name to the IP address. Now I will show the communication between different PC if it's successful or not. So I click the email button on the top here, and let's say I want to send message from PC21 on the first floor to the PC22 on the second floor. So I click on the PC2, so the status is successful. So let's say from PC25 to the PC2 and it's on the same floor, successful. PC10 to PC14, successful. See on the bottom here, all is successful. Then web server to PC19, successful. DNS server to PC9, successful. DNS server to web server, successful. DHCP server to PC22 on the first floor. DHCP server to PC22 is successful. So let's try by using command prompt. So it is successful. So in here we are using the server, so web server. So let's say we want to open a website, go to the PC, click on the desktop tab and click web browser. Enter the website name, so this is the website. So let's say a customer come to their company and want to buy flowers. So staff can go to the buy flower by clicking this buy flower and fill in the order form. Full name, let's say full name of the customer, flower, let's say tulips, quantity 11. So the delivery address, click the place order and done. So let's try on another PC. Click desktop, web browser, click the website name, enter the website name. So it also works on PC3. So I think that's all. Thank you from me.
Now, let's move on to the detailed cost of implementation for this project. First, network devices and cabling. Firstly, we use 5 Cisco WSC260 and 480S LS switches, each costing 3,000 ringgit. making a total of 15,000 ringgit. Next, we use Cisco ISR 4331 SEC/K9 router, which costs 2,375 ringgit. As for cabling, we use RJ45 Cat6 cable with a total length of 700 meters at 1 ringgit and 79 cents per meter. The total cost is 1,253 ringgit. So the total cost of for network devices and cabling is 18,628 ringgit. For the hardware, we use 3 Dell PowerEdge R640 servers. Each server costs 5,265 ringgit, bring the total to 15,795 ringgit. In, term, in terms of software, we use two platforms. The first is Cisco Packet Tracer, which is free to use. The second is Google Cloud Platform, which we subscribe to for 950 ringgit per year. So the total software cost is 950 ringgit. For installation and other service, we allocated 2,000 ringgit. Other related services such as setup and support are estimated at 3,000 ringgit. This brings the total for installation and service to 5,000 ringgit. Finally, when we add everything together, the network, hardware, software, and installation, the total implementation cost is 40,373 ringgit. That's all for our project costing. Thank you.
Next, I will explain the strengths and weakness. Strange. The proposed network design offers centralized internet access where all PCs are connected to a single router. This setup ensures seamless communication and uninterrupted access to online resources. By using a dedicated wired connection, the network provides a reliable and stable connection with reduced latency and consistent performance. Additionally, the inclusion of an internal web server allows employees to quickly access company-related information, including services and product offerings. The design is also highly scalable, allowing for future expansion such as adding more pieces of loss without significant reconfiguration. Additionally, the use of Cisco Packet Tracer allows for realistic simulation of the network, allowing all configuration to be tested and validated before actual implementation. Next is weaknesses. Despite its strengths, this project has several limitations. First, wired connections can lead to physical cabling challenges, especially when running cables between floors, which may affect aesthetics or require additional infrastructure. Second, the network relies on a single router for internet connectivity. Should this router fail, the entire network will lose internet access unless a backup system is implemented. Another issue is the maintenance of the internal web server. Frequent updates and monitoring are required to ensure its security and performance over time. Finally, the network focuses solely on wired connections and lacks wireless support, limiting mobility and flexibility for users who rely on mobile devices or temporary workstations. Project recommendation. Based on the current network setup, several recommendations are suggested to improve performance, security, and scalability in the future. First, it is recommended to implement VLANs, virtual local area networks, to increase network segmentation. This will improve security by logically separating different user groups, such as administrative staff and general workers. Second, introducing a backup internet line or secondary router is advisable to ensure redundancy. This will allow internet connectivity to remain uninterrupted in the event of a primary router failure. Additionally, the network could benefit from evolving to a hybrid setup by including wireless access points. This will support mobile device connectivity and provide greater flexibility for workstations or temporary visitors. It is also suggested to integrate network monitoring tools such as ping utilities or SNMP-based systems to proactively detect outages, monitor performance, and troubleshoot device-related issues. Finally, the company may consider migrating internal web servers to an external cloud hosting platform in the future. This transition will offer improved uptime, wider accessibility, and reduce the burden of maintaining servers internally.
Thank you for your time and attention. We hope our presentation has given you a clear understanding of our project.